Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, back with some more Expedition Rome. I typically do 3 episodes at a time. I want to get back on campaign, so this is going to be the second, or actually our 4th episode in this recording session. So let's do it. Out of the question, I should be a patron of your establishment. All drinks on me.
I insist. Accept it as an expression of my eternal gratitude.
My vineyard has become quite profitable. Please let me buy this round.
Fine, fine. I see there is no budging you. Be careful, though. That wine is sneakier than Calendar. Looks sweet, but hits you when you least expect.
Whose wine did you say this was?
A Carthaginian called Margot wrote it down in his book of recipes. Fantastic stuff. Never knew dry raisins could be this exciting.
Seem a bit out of shape.
You think so? Well, it comes with the territory, I guess. Domestic and carefree life adds another kind of weight on your shoulders.
Or your belly.
Peter Familius. Sounds odd still.
It's also significantly more difficult than being a Centurio.
Oh, you're probably right.
Especially considering your soldiers are there to die on your command. That's their duty. When it comes to family, your duty is keeping them alive. That's day and night difference right there.
I wish the proconsul was with us now. He would have enjoyed this bottle.
It is his kind of place, all right. And this is his kind of wine.
To Dominus Lucullus.
Lucullus.
To Lucullus. What was that?
Something serious seems to be happening outside. We'd better take a look.
Let me grab my sword.
You got a sword? What the hell is going on?
Gauls are attacking Rome. But that's suicidal.
Domine, your mother may be in danger. We should check on her.
Kaizo, find Calada and Bestia and meet us at the villa. Be quick.
At once.
I'll go. Are you stupid? Look, they're fighting and they're coming this way. Run! Get out of it! I never thought this would happen here.
Which way do we have to go? Can we go that way? No. Can't go that way. We have to go through this. Okay. Let's not at all even attempt to fight this. Civilians will add. Nope. It's not. Hopefully that. How the hell do I get out of this? Wow, that doesn't help anyone right now. You gotta be kidding me.
Did anyone see where she went?
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Where are those accursed lictors when you need them?
Dead! They're all dead!
All of a sudden, huh?
Oh, what a that's good. The fact that we're cut off from there is not good, actually. That's good. You gotta be kidding me.
Killing everyone!
Is the consul dead? I've heard the consul is dead.
Which one?
I don't know.
These buildings up here look wealthy.
He might actually get caught. I don't know. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. We have to heal him immediately, though.
No permanent damage.
They will burn the entire city down. We should flee to Ostia. I heard they killed everyone in Ostia. It's too late.
And this is what predicated the march into Gaul. Oh God.
There you are. I got Calada and Best here.
We cut a sway through the barbarians. None shall stand in our way.
This Cerberus is alive.
Domine!
Report.
The barbarians are looking for Domina Claudiana. I told them you weren't here.
What would a bunch of random Gallic warders be looking for my mother?
What if they're not randomly attacking one villa? What if they were sent to take out your family?
Sent by who?
We have seen our enemies do stranger things.
What else did they say?
I don't know. My knowledge of their language is limited. They were talking about their Patronus at one point, but I could not catch his name.
And Liviana?
I saw her stab one of the barbarians in the eye and run towards the cellar.
How many of them are there?
At least 4. They came out of nowhere.
Where's mother?
She was in the study when they came.
Which is where your sister went to protect your mother, probably.
Don't worry. We'll save them.
Throwing knives? Yes, please. Calida.
Domina.
Cowards! Face me!
Pompeius, find your courage! Strike down your foes!
She's dead.
Make way! Make way, I said!
Will Mother make
She's
it?
fine. The screaming is good. It means she has enough life in her to be able to scream. It is your sister who worries me.
Viviana?
She lost a lot of blood. It does not look good. We
Kaizo?
need to keep her warm.
Kaizo, what about your family?
Don't worry about it. By the grace of Wester, they were not even in Rome.
Anything I can do?
Your mother will be well. Do not worry. As for Liwiana, you should rest. That's the best thing you can do now.
The Senate is bound to call a meeting. They'll surely declare war. We already have most of the team back together, except for one. Deianira is in the dungeon awaiting her execution. After this attack, I believe we may have the leverage we need to get her out of there.
I have to find a way to free here.
You should go and sort things out before you head to the Senate. We can't be sure we'll get another chance.
Okay. Go get Deianira out of the dungeon, out of prison.
They finally let you in. Heard you had been trying to see me.
How are you holding up?
I am where I belong. I have caused much harm.
People you killed, did they deserve it?
No. Silvius was only one I came for. But it got away from me.
Heard you save the women there.
He said they were there by own choice. I knew he lied. I thought I was saving them. But they looked at me with exact same fear in their eyes. I hoped this guilt I carry every day would fade when I had vengeance. But still, when I think of her, I feel pressure around my heart.
Tell me about your sister.
Her name was Tusa. She was 2 years younger than me. She loved horses more than anything else, and they seemed to love her back. She was my best friend. We braided each other's hair and hunted rabbits. We were always competing together against our brothers, and we always won.
Rome will be at war soon. I need you by my side. They will let you go if I say so.
You have done too much for me already. If you set me free, my black deeds will stick to your soul. I will not burden you with that. If I stay here and face my execution, maybe I will be redeemed in the eyes of the wise lord.
If your life ends now, you will never have the chance to balance out the evil that you've done.
You think it is like that? A merchant scale where you can just put down good deeds to weigh up the bad? If only.
This isn't about the people you killed, is it? It's about Tusa.
What? Do you think you can see inside my mind? You think you understand me better than I understand myself?
The shape of a lake can be seen from the shore, but not when you are under the water.
It was my fault that she died.
How could it have been your fault?
I wanted to go to the Greek city. I wanted wine and spices and beautiful dresses. She was scared, but I told her I would keep her safe. I was eager and naive, and they exploited it. They lured us with pretty promises and tried to force themselves on us. We fought back. I killed one of them. Then Silvius killed Tusa. Every part of it, every single thing that led to her death was my fault.
You did nothing wrong. You wanted good things for yourself and Tusa. You trusted them. None of that gave them the right to do what they did to you.
I know what you say is true, but what I feel is different.
Our feelings don't always point to the truth.
It doesn't matter what you say, and you didn't even know her.
You are a good person. No one is good every day. Just do your best from now on and leave judgment to the gods.
There's no need to pretend you know anything about my god.
Come on, it's time to leave.
I'm sorry. I know you mean well. You are on path towards greatness, my friend.
No! No, I will not accept that. We need Daenerys. I will not accept that.
As per today's augury,
I will not accept that, Daenerys. I can do this fight again. It's an easy fight, so I'm not worried about it. But you will not do this to me!
Cowards! Face me! Upon us! They are here to take your wives and enslave your children!
What, you're Scottish now?
One left. Disappointing.
Make way! She's fine. She lost a...
Don't worry about it.
Your mother will be...
The Senate is back. Daenerys is in the dungeon awaiting her execution. You should go and sort things.
We gotta get her out of prison. We're not standing for this.
They finally let you in. Heard you had been trying. It's good to see you too. You look well. More mature. I guess I... No. Silvius was only one I came for. But he said they were there. I hoped this guilt I carry every day would fade when I had vengeance. Her name was She was my bet, and we always won. You have done too much. If I stay here and face my execution, you think it is like that? A merchant scale where you can just put down good deeds to weigh up the bad? I am sorry if I do not live up to your expectation. It was my fault that she died. I wanted to go to the... We fought back. Every part of it. Every single thing that led to her death was my fault. There is no forgiveness without justice. I would. Of course I would. I'm sorry. You are
Oh, this is gonna be difficult to get her out. There's probably a red herring of responses that I'm pressing. I just don't want to leave her behind. We just can't do that. I like having a full party. I want to see what the follow-on missions are.
They finally let you in. It's good to see you too. You look well. No. Silvius was anger and grief blinded me. I hope this guilt her name was She was and we always won. You have done too much. If I stay here and face my execution, maybe I will be redeemed in the eyes of the wise lord. I have accepted it. Don't you see? That's why I'm here. What? Do you think you can see inside my mind? You think you It is not the same. You bear no blame for those you lost. I wanted to go. We fought every part of it. Every single thing that led to her. There is no forgiveness without justice. I would. Of course I would. Maybe one day, I will be fine.
Okay. We got her out. Now let's see what the Senate has to say.
As per today's augury...
Orcus, take your auguries, Cicero. The Gauls attacked us. Here, in Rome. Do we really need the gods' opinions to decide on today's relatio?
Webius Vitellius Lurco, you will respect the Senate and its procedures.
Then the Senate must respect the people of Rome.
The Senate is the people of Rome.
Our most esteemed senators and officials seem very much alive to my eyes. The same cannot be said for the men and women who were slain in Ostia. My own poor sister-in-law lies dead at the hands of rampaging barbarians. Frankly, I have no idea why her brother is keeping silent. I'd be outraged. I am outraged.
There's more to this attack than meets the eye. Have you not had ventures in Gaul recently?
My business ventures have nothing to do with this. Control your grief. We all suffered losses.
I think it is you who should practice control, Vitellius Lurco. I, for one, am sure he speaks with evidence.
Call it a hunch. There's no evidence I can present to you right now, but if you empower me, I can start a proper investigation into your Gallic affairs.
This is ridiculous. Are we going to prosecute a consul of Rome instead of protecting its people? And based on what? A hunch?
No valid prima facie presents itself. It is an intriguing hunch nevertheless. Certainly the topic for another day.
I welcome any investigation. My conscience is pure as the first rain of spring. But we are losing precious time while our enemies, in all likelihood, are plotting their next move. Inaction is exactly what led to this disaster. Senators, Romans, we are the sons of wolves. We are proud as we should naturally be. But in our pride, we have grown docile and meek, allowing jackals to attack us without fear. They were laughing. With blood in their eyes, they've slaughtered our own wives and daughters. And what have we done since then? What are we doing now? Nothing. Nothing but endless debates and discussions. I say the time for philosophers is past. Now is the time for warriors. I say we strike now. We shall encircle them like the wolves we are. I say we attack. What say you?
I say, cease your populist posturing, Vitellius Lurco. Senators, we are at the heart of our republic, discussing what's perhaps the most important relatio of this age. And you behave like hysterical
And you
children.
behave like a spoiled child who's trying to wear his father's sandals.
Do not test me, Vitellius Lurco. Speak out of turn again, and I shall see you dragged in chains right into the closest dungeon.
Watch and know your words, Cicero. You are speaking to a consul of Rome and the representative of its people.
You are as well. I hold the Imperium. I alone can determine the course of this discussion. Nothing happens without my consent. That is
And
why—
maybe that's why this needs to change.
What?
Citizens, friends, I apologize for my outburst, and I
He's making a
apologize to
play.
you, Cicero. I was out of turn indeed.
I'm not sure what you're playing
It's
at.
my frustration talking, even though I am your co-consul and still new to this world of politics. You are a man of words, Cicero. I believe this crisis we're in requires a man of action. For this reason, I propose, with great humility, that this Senate should consider electing me as dictator until this situation ends.
What in Jupiter's name are you talking about? How is this going to help?
Obviously, we need to act fast. If every decision is to be discussed and approved in the Senate, there is no way we can win this war against the Gauls. They do not have a Senate. We need a commander who's passionate and skillful enough to lead the war effort, swiftly and efficiently.
And that man is you, Lurco?
Vitellius Lurco may be consul, but that doesn't make him a skilled commander of legions. His experience in warcraft is minimal.
There's no way I can support this. We have two consuls for a reason. Without oversight, you would be nearly
I understand your concern. Honestly, I wish I was omnipotent. Then I could bring all of our dead friends back from the depths of Dis. But now, we should focus on preventing more deaths.
And we achieve this by attacking Gallia?
It is difficult for a non-military mind to understand this. War causes death, true. But in this case, it will be to prevent even more death.
Instead, you should appoint an experienced commander to lead our legions into Gaul.
Honestly, I can only agree. He has amply demonstrated his skill and talent in military matters. If anyone, he should be the dictator.
I understand the reasoning, but you do realize the dictator needs to be a consul to begin with, right?
Then I shall go. I have no wish to fight another war, but it is better than sending this pretender.
Your lies are shameless, Pompeius. You are desperate to be made dictator.
My victories speak for themselves. I am best suited among us to prosecute this war.
Then why don't we call you Rex and bring back the old kingdom?
Cato?
What if I lead the war together with an experienced commander as my advisor?
And take one of your equally incapable lackeys with you? How would that help?
I shall lead a consular army into Gallia, in command of one half of our military might, while the other half is controlled by someone who has absolutely no reason to like me. What do you say to that, heir of Lucullus? Will you join forces with me? After all, these men are right. I need the support and the experience of a commander as skilled as you.
Fine, but my men answer to me.
Naturally. You are the more experienced commander, after all. Your legions are yours to command. I can tell from your faces no one will oppose this idea.
It sounds like a reasonable compromise. If anyone dislikes Lurco more than Cicero right now, It is this man.
That sounds fine to me. He has proven himself to be a reliable commander.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
I can see there is no sense in trying to have a civilized conversation about this. Very well. Have it your way then. But we will not do this like animals. We still have to vote on it. If we execute this plan, it means Vitellius Lurco will be dictator for the duration of the Gallia campaign. More importantly, it means Rome is declaring war on Gallia.
The war has already been declared. We're going to finish it.
All those in favor of this solution to the relatio?
Okay.
Oh, good. Exactly where I want to be. Surrounded by 6,000 men loyal to our archenemy.
Vitellius Lurco is the consul of Rome. We're safe. At least for now.
I mean, he's not wrong. We're safe, at least for now. Okay, so I had... this. With this. And this. Did I have a Pila 2 in here? Yeah. There we go. I think you had a regular shield. Get Arceus. And I think you also had... that, and I think a pristine helmet like that. Yeah, you had this. This. Alexander's spear. The unique staff. Bastia had this. Feared the Golden Wolf. Cut Stagger. So Cineros didn't have that. He had this. This Bastia had this. Okay. Oh, it belongs to her. It's her item. Okay.
The word safe has far too much margin of error to be of comfort.
Awe legate. Sowete legionare. The consul was expecting you. Please lay down your weapons before you proceed.
You have to come and take him.
There's no need to be confrontational. I'm simply following orders. Please do not make things difficult for both of us.
Whose orders would that be?
I take my orders from the consul directly.
Very well. This will be something I'll discuss with the council.
Thank you. We're not done yet. You may have a hidden Pugio or two underneath that armor. You will be strip searched.
Advice. Ooh. You've nothing to hide. I advise against touching Callida.
Leprosy, Domine. She has a rare form of leprosy.
I pledge to devote the remainder of my life to fighting for the glory of Rome.
Would you kindly drop that Pugio you're hiding then?
All right. Wasn't my favorite Pugio, anyway.
Observant little bastard, isn't he?
I have given all my weapons. If you lay hand on me, I will take away your ability to have children. No weapon needed.
I don't think any further strip searching will be necessary.
Observant and wise.
They're a bunch of jaded old men who have no taste for glory any longer.
Salve legate. Welcome to the land of Gallia.
Interesting that you're trying to be polite, especially after your man tried to humiliate us.
Not again. Bellius, what did you do this time?
This time? I did nothing out of the ordinary. In fact, I did
Insolent bastard! Get on your knees and apologize right now. You are hesitating. See this, Legate? This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis. I shall execute this cur for disrespecting you right now.
Sure was a misunderstanding. Give him another chance.
As you wish. I know you have a soft spot for these foreigners, Legate. They lower the quality of our legions, if you ask me.
I did not even realize he was foreigner. It makes no difference to me that he is.
Well, we are here to discuss strategy, so let us talk. First of all, I would like to express how your presence honors me, Legate. These Gallic barbarians are numerous and cunning, but with you on my side, we shall be triumphant.
You seem unusually friendly. What are you up to this time?
You wound me. I know, in the past, we haven't seen eye to eye. That is no secret. But I always felt the animosity between us stemmed from a misunderstanding. Don't forget that you are my brother-in-law. The barbarians tried to kill you. Now, they shall suffer our vengeance.
I misunderstand. You killed my father.
Come now. I'm sure you don't mean that. Your father's death was a tragic accident. It pains me that you would think I was behind it. I am no stranger to grief myself. I know how it can take over a man's soul. Resist this urge, my friend. We're here to make history and get vengeance for what they did to your family.
How do we find the people who attacked us?
We may not need to find the exact people, for we all know they were Gallic. This was an attack on Rome itself. In other words, the culprit is most likely one of their many chieftains. We merely have to defeat them all.
This is an army with two commanders. Who decides which target to attack?
I would never presume to tell you what you should do. You have all the authority over your own legion, just as I have over mine. You are free to execute whatever stratagem you see fit.
Let's start then. We'll see whose legion will perform better. I think he is going to get himself killed.
A challenge. Oh, I like it. Unfortunately, our legions have a problem, and we need to solve that first. Commanding a massive consular army is comforting, but it also means we'll have to feed our legionari. And let me tell you, Legate, we don't have enough food. Price we pay for mobilizing fast. As such, we will have to strike a deal with the local tribes sympathetic to our cause. A couple of chieftains agreed to help us. We shall meet them and negotiate a deal. Naturally, I'll be there to help you, just in case.
Just in case what?
You are a great warrior, there's no doubt about that. Navigating the treacherous waters of Gallic politics may require more tact, however. You will take the lead, of course. I shall only provide counsel and support.
You only have more than one chieftain?
Most certainly. This land is infested with numerous tribes, each ruled by the wealthiest and most powerful men. They rarely come together under one banner.
Who are they?
They are called Duatiacus and Dumnorix. Such arrogant names.
You know them very well. Why don't you do the talking?
One of the chieftains specifically requested your presence. Suspicious, I know. I say, let us humor them and give them what they desire. At least, for now.
Fine, I guess we'll get on with it.
I guess we will.
Can I actually talk
Salve, Legate.
Why are you
How can I
doing
help you?
Why are you doing this?
Why do we ever do the things we do? For the glory and security of Rome. What else?
Why do you think Galatia attacked us?
They are under pressure from constant
Gallia,
raids by the Germanic
Galatia.
tribes east of the river Rhenus. In Latium, they see a land of plenty, far removed from their even more barbaric enemy. It was only a matter of time before they decided to leave their own lands and seek to take ours. But they made a mistake by trying to assassinate a high-ranking official such as you. Our vengeance will be terrible and swift.
You know, I could finish this campaign much faster with full command of the legions.
I have nothing but confidence in your abilities, Legate. It's just that this is the first time we're fighting against an organized enemy such as Gallia. We should not take any risk. We need our best commanders in the field, don't we?
Why are you here then?
Humor is the signifier of a brilliant mind, they say. We're lucky to have you on our side.
Yeah, because you were definitely the paragon of command over here. Deep down in the Air Valley, you notice a settlement of no more than 3 huts and a pen full of what seems to be partly domesticated boars. Livestock surely seems to be too much for such a small village. Supposed to board a few hungry women look to emerge. Who speaks Latin, her accent is difficult for anyone to understand. She refers to you as Eagle and refers you to lead the boar alone. Hope you're worth the trouble. Woman seemed presently surprised. The leader thanks you in her broken Latin. No reason to take. You wait for the uncomfortable amount of time as the other two just stand there and smile awkwardly. Okay. I'll bring good luck. I got the boar talisman. Ooh. I like that. That's nice actually. Okay.
Were you in both Greece and Africa as well?
I sat Africa out. I really wanted to.
Thank you for sending me those
telling
schematics,
ya.
your people. Awe legate.
Blonde go girls. Oh no, the only thing you missed out on was terrible
Need
sun.
some.
Okay.
Lots of sand in your under. But at least the pay was good.
Took a big hit on the side of my head when we took
I was hoping
Alexandria.
you would come over.
A helmet saved me, but my
do
hearing's
that
never been the
later.
same.
I feel you. This huge Berber guy caught me square in the shoulder with a club. Now I can't raise my arm above my head. Head.
I got this limp from... Greece. Got pushed off a siege ladder at Kolkerdon.
See this tooth I'm missing? Scrawny little girl smashed a jug on my face in Memphis for grabbing her ass.
Okay, let's do this. See what this meeting's all about.
By the will of Tutatis, the Romans have arrived, as foretold.
It is your time to shine. Prove to me you're not just a mindless warrior, but also a skilled diplomat.
Must be Dumnorix.
We are not Dumnorix. In your tongue we are called Duitiacus. He who is known as Dumnorix is a brother to us.
It is I, Roman. I am he who is known as the King of the World.
I require hospitality and help.
Apologies do not revive the wrongfully slain. Do enlighten us as to the nature of the help you require, Roman.
Probably not. Our legions need. Seek an audience with the chief.
All we ask in return is your friendship.
And do you always get what you want?
Who are you supposed to be?
My name is for my friends. You may call me Vercingetorix, the king of warrior kings. I rule the Arwani. Divitiacus and Dumnorix are my friends, and the Aedui whom they rule are allies of my people. I wish I could say it were nice to meet you, but under the circumstances that would obviously be absurd.
King of warrior kings, you say?
That is what they call me, and what my name means in your language. I am the one who has united the tribes.
Or should I talk to you and not to the other two?
Divitiacus stubbornly defends his people's fragile and ill-advised alliance with the Romans. And Dumnorix is simply not fond of striking deals with bloodthirsty murderers. Let us say, I represent a kind of middle ground.
Remember, I hope to get a chance to assuage your fears.
You have much work to do if you wish to make up for the actions of your countrymen.
Our legion needs supplies. I know I can count. You know I can count on you.
You will receive supplies. It is foretold.
My brother speaks out of turn, for he is not the leader of the Aedui. I am. We will give you the supplies you ask for, but expect no more from us, or you shall be disappointed.
Your druid friend is quite the character.
He is the one who talks to the three deaths and sees into the future. He may seem friendly, but druids can be very dangerous. I advise you to watch your words.
Come here, just friendly chat. You want something from me?
Cease this unprovoked invasion and leave immediately. Of course, I know your bloodthirsty nature will prevent you from doing that. You will not be satisfied until you've enslaved every single one of us. Feel free to try, Roman. You'll find that Gallia is like no other land.
An attack on Rome cannot go unpunished.
An attack? Rome was attacked. And you think it's us?
Lies! The Roman is lying. He's trying to trick you. I told you this was a bad idea.
Even if one of the kings did harbor such ambitions, they would never act on them without my knowledge.
Maybe someone is trying to usurp your throne.
That would be the stupidest method of usurping my non-existent throne.
A throne may look like a seat, but a true king enthroned needs no seat.
If what you say is indeed true, Roman, your attacker was no king. There are many warriors among us who offer their services to whomever wants to pay.
Assuming we were attacked by mercenaries, as you say, it still leaves the question, who hired them?
With all due respect, I believe that's beside the point. A savage attack was carried out by Gallic forces. It matters very little if they were hired or not.
It matters to me. Roman, you spin an intriguing yarn. I shall look into this, and if you're telling the truth, I shall find whoever's responsible. Meanwhile, stop attacking my people.
Do what I can do, but I promise nothing.
A single act speaks louder than 1,000 words. I prefer the lack of promise to a lie. We will see each other again, if Tyrannus wills it. Until then, I grant the Aedui limited permission to engage in trade with the Romans.
The Aedui alone, I assume.
Of course. It's not like the Eburones would deal with the Romans anyway.
Perhaps they would be more willing to help.
Feel free to try, but know that their chieftain is called the King of Killing.
I believe there's nothing more to discuss at this juncture. Until we meet again. Ueleti, as you say.
The time has come. Let us speak now.
Is your brother offended by our presence? Is that why he left?
Our brother left now, for now was the time for him to leave. His distaste for your company has very little to do with it.
We discussed the details of our arrangement?
Of details, there is not much to discuss. You will receive what you will receive, and that is what we will provide.
But if that's not enough?
Then it is not enough.
You're a man of few words.
We speak only when there are things to say. Some speak when there's nothing to say. Some do not speak at all.
How do we proceed now?
The question is well phrased. To make use of the supplies we will give you, you must survive.
Sounds dangerously like a threat.
It is a threat, But it is not us who are threatening you. You do not know Orgetorix.
Indeed I don't. Should I?
You don't, and now you will. Orgetorix is the leader of the Helvetii. The Helvetii are currently gathering in order to attack and destroy your legions.
Why do they want to destroy us?
You have invaded our lands.
Who are they?
The people of the mountains to the east of here.
Tell me these things because...
We stand for peace. Orgetorix seeks war. Though many believe otherwise, peace is not achieved through war.
Who exactly is he?
He is an honorable king. He is strong, courageous, and wealthy. He will destroy your legions if he is not stopped.
We must crush them before they attack.
Ordinarily, I would prefer to avoid bloodshed. But a preemptive attack seems like the most sensible action here.
Useful search and can be reached if we can just talk to him.
Your opinion is noted. In this case, I believe you are wrong. You are ordered to attack and destroy these Helvetii. Killing Orgetorix should prove how powerful our legions are, and send a clear message to other Gallic tribes that we are not to be trifled with.
Very well, but I believe he's more valuable alive.
It is your duty to follow my command. You think when I tell you to think. You act as I tell you to act. I shall lead the frontal attack with Legio Ferrata, while you circle around with your Speculatores. Trapped between us, Orgetorix should fall quickly. The rest will disperse once the head of the snake is severed.
It's a big assumption. What makes you think they will not just fight with renewed anger?
Experience. I have dealt with these kinds of barbarians before. They fight for no greater cause. They simply follow their leader. In the unlikely event that something goes wrong, you can always rely on me. Deploy your legion when you are ready.
Is it wise to plan this attack in front of the Gallic chieftain?
It was him who provided the information. I assume for some reason this is precisely what he wants.
Are you fine with this, Davidicus?
The three care not about emotions. That which is to be done will be done.
Very well. This seems like a trap.
Have you need of us?
Why do you always refer yourself in the plural?
When we address you, we...
Okay. Explore it. Pick the treasure. I like chainmail. Regular strong armor. Long Galaic sword. Okay, we'll take it. I'm gonna get myself over here, ready for the next attack. course. Surviving an attack is just never that easy. Okay, we're gonna do this fight and we'll eventually get ourselves to the point where we'll be able to do things.
Having trouble, friend?
Face them with courage! Fight for your lives and your freedom!
So he's dead.
Let us fall back and find another opening! Oh.
Over here! Help!
It's all right. You're going to live. I think this is the last of them.
I shall rise again.
Oh, was that as painful as it looked?
The Thunderer has turned his back on us. It can't be human. My two tentacles.
Oh, I didn't see that you could walk through that.
This is worse than the time with the leopard.
I'll just lie down and rest my eyes.
I will die for the glory of another king.
That hurts. Trying to go up and do this, and this is going to be a grueling campaign. I could already tell this. I don't think we can heal all this fast enough. If you understand. Left for war. Okay.
Surely we can spare a little food for these children. Foraging will not sustain them for long.
I'm not saying I think we should fight these kids, but their parents must have left them some things. There might be valuables in these homes.
Okay. Wow, I'm already out of rations. Okay, that's not good. We need to buy those. I thought we had tons of rations still. I guess not. Wow, 120.
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found.
I was sent over to Legio Ferratus camp with some supplies. They sure are a strange bunch.
Huh? The rumours I heard made them sound like a bunch of rookies. A lot of them are very wet behind the ears. What the Turianas are? I don't know.
Okay, so he should be done. I'm hoping I could get mostly. You can pick that up.
I finished that equipment you requested. Turned out all right, if I do say so myself. You can collect it right over here.
What is that, Bestia?
This is Monster, my skip.
You've been carrying around a kitten.
There's Calida. Is that should be everyone, right? I think. Okay, everyone is good. Let's replenish.
Good evening.
And then in the next episode, we'll talk to all of our companions, and then we will do the mission.
Our initial position here is not favorable, but we must endure. We're fighting on foreign land against highly skilled warriors who know the terrain inside out. Despite that, we have made a good start. But as usual, some situations will need your personal attention. You will need to take care of whatever problems arise.
As usual, huh?
Indeed, as usual. It is best not to underestimate the Gauls. They may be barbarians, but they are formidable warriors. They are also well-armed and cunning. A land we conquer can quickly turn into a breeding ground for a rebellion if we fail to pay attention.
Do you expect anything particularly interesting?
Gallia is an interesting place, full of weird gods and a multitude of tribes. It's best to be on our toes.
It's a colossal waste of time.
I know, and I wish we had good relationships with all Gallic tribes. Unfortunately, we are not well liked here. We may be able to use the feuds between these tribes to our advantage, but some will always resist civilization with all the cunning and trickery of the barbarian.
And will my best people on these trivial tasks?
It's a strange kind of situation, I admit. These tasks are not important enough to warrant your personal attention, yet they do demand to be, well, taken seriously.
Let me know.
Of course, Legate. It is best to react to these situations as soon as possible. Legio Victrix is fighting on two fronts now. We can't afford any distractions. Our way, Legate.
True. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you all for joining me. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.
Good evening.